All right. Hello, everybody. It is time for another episode of the Stark and Smoke Stupid Thoughts. What's up, my friend?
Not much, man. Just, been doing the gaming,
Yeah.
chilling.
What you still stuck on Arc Raiders? Are you still stuck on Tarkov?
I've been doing a lot more Tarkov recently. I don't know, I've ran out of stuff to do on Arc, so it's kind of like died for me. I'm very objective based.
No new challenges,
Yeah.
nothing for you yet.
I mean, you could there's a little bit of stuff to do, but I just don't really care about it once I got to level 75. And it seems very rinse and repeat. It's like the things that made it great also make it bad, because if you could make a great kit
Yeah.
very easily, then what's the point of having great kits all the
Right.
time? Especially when everybody's just running around free kits.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of the good thing about Tarkov when it comes to the Raider thing. If you run a free kit, quote unquote, you're running a scav. You're not running as a PMC, and so
So
you're
you're
gonna
just
have
at such a disadvantage, and you
right.
always spawn late.
Yep, and you're just in a different. You can't do the same challenges. Can't do the same shit. You're like locked to a specific like route, man.
Yep, it's about just getting loot.
Yep. I got the PS5 update for Red Dead Redemption, the first one. Definitely been playing that a little bit, but to segue into our first topic, man, I've been playing, a lot of Marvel Rivals.
You been about it, been on it since it came out.
Dude, 1 year in, baby. December 6th. That was 3 days ago. They celebrated their 1 year anniversary.
Honestly, it's still going good. When I get on it, it runs smooth. The queue times are non-existent.
Right.
They're expanding game modes. They continue to push out new content, and their paid content is optional.
Yep.
Like, you can get a lot of stuff from just playing the game, but that's how they also get you in there, though, is because there's always a skin to grind every week. If there's always a skin to grind every week, and you can get, you got to spend 12 hours to get it, you're probably going to play more,
Yep. And seeing as a lot of the, the free gamer base is on console and those numbers aren't given to us, we got 110K people on Steam in the last 24 hours on Marvel Rivals. That's awesome! For a year-old live service game. That is amazing. It's not Fortnite numbers for sure. It's not nothing like the Giants, but for like a breakout fucking Overwatch clone that does what Overwatch did, but better.
But better.
Yeah, dude, so much better.
Just having it be, third person just lets you see more stuff going on.
Yeah.
I do like that they still have gone with not forcing you to play a role.
Yeah, I think that adds a little bit of
to be flexible.
It adds a little versatility to the game, because if you're like, say you're in a comp match and you're running fucking attack first and you get nowhere, bro, if you got to defend against that, you're definitely running 3 healers. Like, you're definitely
being able to switch it up.
Oh, for sure. The ability to pull out and say, all right, my tank wasn't doing shit, I'm going to switch to tank and you're going to switch to this. Like, you can't do that in Overwatch. You're locked to fucking...
Yeah, it's just like, which other one could you play?
Exactly.
This is my main.
Exactly.
Well...
And that's the one thing we did. We ran into that the other day on comp, where people were like, oh, this is the only person I play. Ponies. Right. It's like, dude, why are you OTPing this when there's just
we're still versatility. In that. We're still in that low fucking bracket because we don't play that. Well, I don't play that much, but
I'm getting you back.
But it's still just like,
I'm getting you back, bro. I remember when this shit first came out, you went up to level 30 in like 3 days, and I was like, can you wait for me, dog?
Yeah, fucking.
And we were working at the same place at that time.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Good fucking times. But like the way that they also change up like the team up abilities keeps it fresh. The fact that they continuously pump out new characters keeps it fresh. But I mean, your main gripe right now is seeing a lot of people trying to play Gambit who you're like, hey, they don't know how to play Gambit well enough to bring him to my comp.
Well, so my issue is with that. The new season started like a month ago now. So granted, now I can't say shit. Like, there's definitely enough people who have had a month in QMs to fucking play Gambit. You know, I can't get mad at that anymore. But
Yeah.
I'm talking first day comps. Gambit. What the fuck are you doing? Like, I don't care if you're a streamer. I don't care if you got this motherfucker early and you went and ran fucking practice for 10 hours. Ner. Pull your fucking main back out and run it the way you're supposed to.
Yeah. Honestly, competitive is always about trying to win. Which
Dude,
is why it gets aggravating sometimes in quick play when some people are like, oh my God.
Right.
It's like, sometimes we're just trying
like,
to
bro,
play some other characters.
Trying to learn, yeah.
Or we're trying to have some more fun just screwing around without trying to be sweat lords,
Exactly.
Like,
there's levels to that shit, man. Like, I'm not trying to be stupid cracked right out the gate. And if I am, I'm going to play Conk. And, like, I got players or characters that I want to get Lord too, but I'm not going to sacrifice my rank for that. Like, you get rewards for this fucking game. Like, I want the free skins for getting gold. Don't fucking sabotage me. I'm silver 1, bitch. I'm almost there.
You're right at the cusp.
Dude, I got cucked last season, and last season's fucking gold skins were sick. Fucking
no, what
mad.
were they?
Daredevil and Angela. Also, to talk about last season for a second, the fact that they pulled Angela into this game, and I know that's a deep cut for a lot of people who are Marvel fans of today, because she's actually a character from the days of Todd McFarlane. She used to be like he created her character in Marvel Comics, but when he left to start Image Comics, he tried to throw her into the Spawn universe, and Marvel sued for the rights. So in the end,
crazy.
In the end, they ended up not being able to
put her in Spawn.
Exactly. Well, there's Spawn comics with what's it called?
A character Angela. Similar. Oh. But honestly, yeah, I had a lot of fun on it. I think that they finally rebuffed Iron Man a little bit, but he still has like one of the worst ults because when other Iron Mans were flying around, he wasn't making a bunch of noise, and like he used to. So I think they finally got him back to being pretty stealthy because it was just they went from he was a ninja to he was a fucking freight train of noise,
Well, they've just given enough things to counter him at this point too, so it's like
getting kills with his ult is hard.
It's impossible. It's almost it's like Wanda. The charge up for their ults is fucking stupid.
Yeah. The way that people mainly get them is by, well, in comp getting these kills. And regular you could get them, but like,
dude, I get
Wanda you used to have to often. screw around with a Doctor Strange portal to get any of these bad, slow timed ults, or you need any sort of wombo combo going.
You just need to work with your team and just make sure they're gonna fucking heal you. Just be by your healer when you pop your ult, because goddamn, bro. You're running comp and you're running a healer and you're not fucking healing me. Like, we're a year in now. Like, this shouldn't be new to people. There's 2 fucking game modes to play. Quick match and comp.
Well, there's other game modes, but yeah, for the main.
Well, yeah, there's like arcade, there's fucking Doom match and all that shit. Like, there's other shit to play, but there's the fucking shit that counts and the shit that doesn't. Play the shit that doesn't. Leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah.
I hate to be that way, but it just gets frustrating because you're like, I get to the point where I'm genuinely trying, and then it's like, oh damn, I put in all that effort, and this just not worth it.
No
And
payoff.
now the skin just sits blacked out in my fucking inventory, just staring at me, pissing me off.
The one that got away.
Exactly.
Oh, I can feel that. I'm happy I got that Iron Man one. I thought that I was just like, this is a blessing to get one where he looks
That was
more
the
medieval
coolest. Yeah, that was the
immediately.
coolest fucking Iron Man skin, and especially for like your vibe because you play all the like fucking swords and shield
Medieval fighting
games.
games.
Exactly,
Yeah. So
bro. I
I
haven't played
love
Half
that
Sword in
was
so
that.
long. That'd be fun. Off topic as fuck, but
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals just like delivered in the first year. Like I remember when I first told you about it, like we were so skeptical. We're like,
Yeah.
nah, it's probably gonna be ass.
Gonna be
And
shit.
they really just said, nah, bro, we got the fucking code. Like we're not coming into this shit swinging lightly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
And
not
they
gonna
came
lie,
out with a
bro.
lot of characters.
It's a free game, but I've spent some money.
I mean, that a lot of people be doing it. It's so funny that Venom is like their opposite fucking Gooner character,
I know,
though.
right?
The girls, that shit's so funny
I know.
to me. Oh,
Dude, him and Thor, because they got the fucking god, the summer bundle where he's in a swim trunks. Like
oh,
they
that's
really
funny.
were like, "Oh, you want thirst traps for women? I got you, bro." But women still be playing the fuck out of that game. I feel like
Mhm.
most of my lobbies have at least like 3 chicks. So like that, I honestly have always said, if you want a big player base or big fan base or anything, you need to be popular with women. It's plain and simple.
It's half, well, not half of the gaming market, but half the population.
Right. But if it's
I would say
popular
they're
with women,
getting
it's popular.
closer
If it's popular
to
with
50
women,
50.
it's popular with men because there's men chasing the women.
True enough.
It's just the fucking twist of the world, man.
It's all these weird, very competitive team games that I generally see. Like like Valorant
Yeah.
is the one that I see women on as well.
Fortnite, Valorant, yeah. Yeah, that
Oddly,
makes
Rainbow
sense.
Six also has it. I feel like a good bit.
Yeah, that's actually hella true. But that's also because Rainbow Six is like a fucking super like progressive video game. Like they had that fucking
Oh, they have characters.
Yeah, they had that LGBTQ collab hella long ago where like all the characters were like in rainbow shit. I have a couple skins from it. It was fucking hilarious. It's so funny. I honestly think that the games that lean into it are smart because it's like, bro, that shit's gonna sell. Like, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Plus, it
Fucking
just
do it.
feel like it applies more to the base that you could be some of those things, though.
Well, yeah, most
Demographics
gamers are
wise.
fucking weird and shit, bro. Like, I don't know how many gamers I've met that end up being fucking furries, and I'm like, oh, dad. I didn't know you're like that, dude. But hey, dude, to each their own. I'm not gonna fuck kink shame.
People be doing weird shit.
I
It's
got my
okay.
fucking, I got my anime stickers.
Yeah, all over your car. You had to peel them off your last car and put them on your new one.
Exactly, bro.
Oh.
And I also have like a stack. I have like, let me see how many. I think I have like 11 right here. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Yeah, 11 fucking for my next car.
Jesus Christ. I still have that one that I just hadn't put up on my car.
That you bought from what's her name's booth?
Like anime.
Yeah, hell yeah. That was sick. That was sick.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna have a booth for themselves this year.
Obviously, I mean, he's doing.
I just don't know
like,
how much boost costs for that shit. You know what I mean? It could be just like not worth it to pay for.
Yeah, you never
That's my
know.
only. Yeah, that's my
They're
only
working
thing.
their way towards it already.
Working my way downtown.
Our buddy has already started doing laser engraving on wood, and it's coming out pretty good. So he's got a nice little side business going, just to loop in the people who don't know
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Yeah, I next event he sends us, I'm gonna try to pull up to because that shit looks fucking.
He's got way good at it.
Oh yeah. But all right, man. Marvel Rivals, give it a solid out of 10 for the first year.
Yeah, I give it like an 8.
I was gonna
We're
say the
getting
same.
closer to the 9, because
I
like
would say it's like an
I like-
8.5, bro. It's like
Yeah.
it's going towards the 9, but it's got the community. The community is really what kills that 1.5. Like genuinely, 110%.
Yeah. because some people like you get a lot of ego gamers on it.
Half of them are ego
Just like they
gamers, and the
suck.
other half are fucking gooners. And sadly, it's more fun to play with the gooners. Don't fucking judge me, but I'm right.
Gotcha, man. All right.
But yeah, so this is kind of something that I wanted to talk to you about, mainly just because I've noticed this. Like, I have
a trend in yourself.
It's a trend in myself, but it's a trend in our friend, and it's something that I want to talk about just because it's like it is such a big thing, you know, and it doesn't just happen in anime, but it's such a big thing in like television in general.
Other media.
Yeah. The first episode is your first impression of the TV show. You know what I mean? So you really got to come out swinging. And I feel like in anime, because it's based off of a manga, and a lot of mangas, they pack animes are like a section of pages out of one book. Or sometimes, depending on the book, it's the whole book plus a couple other books, just super condensed. So it's all dependent on how it's adapted in the media. And man,
a lot of stuff though doesn't have action straight off the rip. A
it's
lot
not
of
even
stories
just action. It's just like the dialogue is flat. The fucking
building
characters.
the world.
You're right.
Well, it's also a bit of how they're talking. You know, if there's you get a couple bad voice actors in the start, and they're like, and this is Yggdrasil, the center of the Fomomian capital.
Right.
Just this way, and you're like, well, you have
how much did this guy cost? No, I feel that. Yeah.
But I just give a lot of stuff more than like I feel like my cutoff is about 8 episodes of just like, yeah, this was terrible. And
Right.
really, really bad one might lose me at like 3, you know, because sometimes I'm just like
giving it a little bit
I
more.
want to see where it goes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Just kind of giving it a shot in the dark, seeing what happens.
Yeah. Because most of the first episodes of, anything set up just a premise.
But
if
like
it's something that actually goes in arcs instead of something that's episodic, like, most Western television.
So think of animes like Attack on Titan. Perfect example. That first episode, like the first 10 minutes that you spend like with Eren, and he saves Armin from getting his ass beat, but he doesn't, and then he gets his ass beat, and then fucking Mikasa shows up. And like you get to spend that time with them and kind of get to know like how their friendship is and like where they stand in the world, and then you get to see Eren's and Mikasa's slight relationship with his family, and you're like, okay, this is cool. This is gonna be like just a normal anime about
some impoverished children
and monsters outside the wall. Right. Like it was at first you don't really know what to expect. And that's what keeps you locked, because the first 10 minutes of anything keeps you locked. But then it hits that 10-minute mark and the fucking lightning
The
strikes for the Titan
and the
shift.
Titan, yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck is that? You turn and look, and it's the fucking colossal Titan over the wall, and it's just like, oh, this is about to be crazy, dude. So it's just like an immediate hook. Like there's no way in fucking hell you're not gonna get hooked off that. And then, not to mention, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't, God forbid, watched the first episode of Attack on Titan by now.
Bunch of
have
people
it-
get murdered.
Right. To have
Named
it go
characters.
from that moment of the Titan appearing to having the Titan siege and then storm towards Aaron's house, which is now collapsed. And we just seen his family in there, so we're like, oh, what the fuck? So immediately we're like, what the fuck just happened to these people that were just now getting to me? I thought these were the main characters. And then his mom gets fucking eaten.
Yep.
You're just like, what the fuck? Boom. There's no way you're not watching the second episode. And the second episode is just as fucking crazy. So they establish it right out the gate.
Yeah.
And then you've got shows like The Promised Neverland, where you get that twist in the first episode where it's like not as happy as it looks from the outside. You know what I mean? It's,
Yeah.
oh my God. Like, I feel like the plot twists of that caliber are what is needed to engage the audience.
I mean, I'm not going to say that those things aren't engaging, but a huge plot twist only works in certain genres as well, you know?
You're
Like,
not wrong. That's
especially
valid. That's
something to
super
throw
valid.
at the very beginning, you know?
Yeah.
Some people like to actually build and you
earn
know, and give you chances to figure out the twist, because that's a thing that is a lot of people go like, oh, I thought that was the twist. The writer's so bad. And it's just like, no, they're giving you breadcrumbs because they want you to go. And then when you come to the realization, you're like, but it couldn't be him. And then, but it might be. And then right then is the time, you know, they shoot the main character in the back. And then you're like, oh, I did see it. I knew you were a bitch.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah, you're not wrong. It's, I don't know, man. It's just hard for me because it's like, you're perfectly spot on. It depends on the genre. So why the fuck does Demon Slayer have the slowest first episode of mankind and everybody fucking loves it? What am I missing? What am I missing out on that to not like grasp what everybody else is like? This is peak.
Him trying to kill that dude with a fucking shit ass axe was just like so absolutely heroic. You know, like,
yeah,
like that's somebody who like kills demons for a living, and he was just like a little kid. It was like, hey man, to save my sister, I gotta try and kill this fucking dude. And then he just literally even tries to land a kill shot knowing that he's going to die.
Right.
Like that was the huge implication at the end of that episode, was just like he's so fucking in, you know, to do the things.
But then you have to watch the second episode to really understand that, and that's what I kind of feel is the issue. The cliffhanger didn't really cliffhanger, if you know what I mean.
Even the guy who, you know, was attacking them summed that up for you.
Yeah.
He goes like, it was a total feint. He was ready to get cut in half to land this attack after he died, pretty much, to save his sister. And he was just like, oh, familial bonds and whatnot. And that's, you know, one of those ties into that between them, you know.
Right.
Then Muzan creating his own family, and then all these other demons creating their weird little families sometimes. It's just like, it's weird.
Yeah.
And it just makes it, dude, it's also animated very well. I will say that if you picked it up, you would not be sad by the end of it.
That's fair. I mean, I've seen the clips. I'm not going to say the fucking clips that I haven't seen look crazy cool, but it's like, my issue was I was trying to get hooked by the dialogue because I wasn't getting hooked by what was happening. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just pay attention to the story and the story will grab me. And the story didn't grab me. So I read the manga and I was like, oh, this book is literally style over substance. Like it has a story and it's not a terrible story, but it's not a great story.
Yeah, I can say that. I mean, we got people who fight demons.
I know, but it just
we got a lot of stuff with those.
Yeah, there's just such a run of the mill anime trope at this point that it's like hard for me being 20 years into watching anime.
But
I've seen a lot of shit.
That it's also grittier than
a
lot of passing animes, in the same sense that that's also a part of what makes Attack on Titan good, is because some of the suspense is that, oh, that guy just died. I didn't think that guy was gonna die.
Right.
That kind of stuff starts happens in what's it called, Demon Slayer, a little bit, and still the brutality of the demons is on full display. Like, yeah,
that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the issue, a lot of animes that are super phenomenal that end up missing out a good chunk of the fan base, especially shit like One Piece that's now 30 years after it.
Yeah.
Right. 30 years after it comes out, 1,000 episodes in, getting the cultural zeitgeist that it has to have a fucking Netflix live action adaptation. And now, like, how are newbies supposed to get into that, bro? Like, if you didn't start watching that when you were a kid and can just like sit there and watch cartoon look cool, then
I've never been a big fan of One Piece's art style.
Right.
But I actually really, really liked the Netflix adaptation, because they kept all the little Japanese tropes completely in, like the mannerisms.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, it was so, they didn't hold back on the weird shit, at all.
It's weeb friendly as fuck. It's weeb friendly as fuck.
Which, when most of the time when people get a live action adaptation, they try to make it like, we're gonna go as much as realistic as possible. This guy can stretch his hand 40 feet.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
he's a pirate. He eats 30 pounds of meat in a single bite. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I love how every time anything that's about to get like a live action adaptation that's anime, the first thing people bring up is Dragon Ball GT. And it's like, bro, we get it. We fucking get it. It's been like fucking 17 years since that fucking movie came out. Can we stop being mad about it? Like, relax.
The problem with that was that it was just like, I took a poster of Dragon Ball and summed it up in America. Like, it didn't even like actually watch an episode or anything.
It didn't follow the story at all. It made no mommy fucking sense. It just,
hey, he's got an orange jumpsuit and he can kick people.
Right. It just happened. It's just I get it. It's a movie that just happened, and if you weren't the right age at the time of that movie coming out, you either hate it or have just I know this movie's bad, but I appreciate it because it's nostalgic for me type feel to it. And it's got the chick from Shameless in it playing Bulma. And if you're one of them fucking gooner types, it's like, bro, you get to see Bulma naked and Shameless. There you go. Boom. Win for you. Like, I think I just solved the problem for a lot of people right there.
Just the fact that you're like, well, I'm just going to think of her as Bulma now.
Exactly. But what if her hair was blue?
Oh my god.
No, I look out for the community.
Yeah.
You know what
exactly. I mean? 100% wink.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That is fucking hilarious. Wink. Oh my
Um,
god.
but back to the original bit of the topic is I feel like you got to let a lot of these other ones a little bit of episodes, but also I like some weird shit. Like I like a lot of these uh nation builder ones that have like the worst animation whatsoever.
Really?
But it's like God, what is that one that just came out? It's like the Devil Maharanga or some shit
Yeah.
makes a city or something, and it's like a guy, and it actually did have a cool premise that appeared midway through was that even though he came from like a video game, people were coming from other types of video games.
What the fuck?
Yes, and that actually created huge, like, oh shit problems because,
Right.
like, if you're playing fucking Civ and you come across a Dark Souls boss, like, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Or a guy in a fighting game who has an ultimate, but you don't have an ultimate in your game in your other game, you know? So it's just like,
Right.
huh. So but that one is so slow. I don't think you could ever like watch that, you know, but I watch it.
I watch it. I mean, like there's even animes that have good first episodes that people tell me that I haven't seen. Like fucking my wife tells me Fruits Basket is something I'd watch, but I'm like, no, the fuck it isn't. Like, no, it's not. Ever.
Well, go watch Angel Beats.
I barely watched Sailor Moon and liked it. Barely.
Yeah. There's just a lot of anime coming out, and honestly, the Chinese ones are also amazing if you haven't
Yeah,
seen some of those.
I've seen some.
Like, I don't know, like I keep saying like a lot. Just
Lag.
got to get it out.
Get it out your nuts.
Lord of Mysteries was amazing. It's like an eldritch horror sort of 1800s thing that like sort of steampunk-esque world
Steampunk
going on, but they have a bunch of like demons and stuff and people who, you know, fight and kill them, and it's like the secret societies and stuff, and it's really well animated on top of just being incredibly lore rich.
Right.
So
I just
like you
started
could give
watching,
that one a try.
I'm trying to get through all the Fate series and all the Fate movies and stuff because those are amazing. Amazing. Fate like Fate Unlimited Blade Works had the best first fucking episode, dude. That shit was sick as fuck. Fucking Saber fighting Hercules or whatever. Sick.
Yeah.
So sick. The way that they portray Hercules in that shit is so fucking cool. Just like a barbarian brute.
Yeah, it just can't die, pretty
Literally.
much.
Getting fucked up, but just tanking everything.
Just berserker. He's the berserker, yeah. And so, you know.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
Yeah, Fate's a good one.
All right, man. We've got to talk about it because the world's talking about it.
And it's just a topic that honestly doesn't really need to be put into national media. Like it's just
this is our kinds of discussion, not national news discussion.
Yeah, but I mean the reason we're picking it up is because it is that, but it's just an essay. Just 650 word essay, and it's just this. Why is it on blast? It's these things are cherry picked, you know, and
yeah,
they're kind of dumb.
They're very dumb. This is definitely distraction piece. To give context to what we're talking about, this is the Oklahoma University student that wrote that essay talking about how
pretty much
basically the prompt that they you go ahead, you got this.
to summarize it, it was that they had to read a paper. What's it called? Gender typicality, peer relations, and mental health, and write a reaction to it that wasn't a summary, and at least tie to the article, so probably some citations or anything, and hit 650 words. So I think this person should have got some points because they did hit 650 words and did kind of tie into it, but it was a bad essay. This is just a bad essay, and I don't know why it's national news, because you're told very early on to stop using statements in an essay like, well, I believe that if we did this, it would be better.
I think that.
And if you are going to reference something, you would still
have to cite it.
Put in the references. You would put in the citations. I mean, the Bible is one of the most annotated books, I think is the word, where
people can pull
look
out
up Luke 14.
Exactly. That's like a page. It's like literally a page, paragraph, and like a line.
Most annotated book. Yeah. But she just kept pretty much the entire essay was just her saying things like let's see, right here. Women naturally want to do womanly things because God created us with those womanly desires in our hearts. And it's like, even I know you're not supposed to try and use the same word. You're supposed to change it a little bit. I mean, this is a college essay.
Well, not only that, not only is it a college essay, but this is a psychology course. So they're trying to, if you're trying to do something that's basically a scientific-based class.
Yeah, theology doesn't have much of a thing into it.
Theology doesn't exist in this class.
Like, if your therapist literally was just like, oh yeah, you need aversion shock therapy because you're one of the gays, you would probably not have that therapist.
Or if they're just like,
that guy would get there, because they would just be like,
you come in and you're like, I'm gay, and they're just like, oh wow, next.
God sorry. Doesn't like that.
Yep, I don't like you. God doesn't like you. I need to.
Another line here is, I personally believe that eliminating gender in our society would be detrimental, as it pulls us further from God's original plan for humans.
Yep, there it is.
Like, these are, like, you're in a field. There are ways that people have started to, figure out the human mind, and none of this is even close to like psychology in a psychology course. You're not being like, oh, there's some sort of like, I'm not a psychologist. I know Freud pretty much is all I know, but being like, right. Oh, because of the Freudian instincts here, there's gonna be, like, but it's just, I think God, and then they do bring up a passage in the Bible, but they don't cite it, and they never cite the original paper.
Right.
So
yeah, like to try to bring theology into something that is a psychology course is just, I guess I can see the correlation, but I don't see how you can make it the basis of this paper. You know what I mean? Like, when I look at the outline for the paper, I'm just like, this is a psychology course. And it's like, the reason why it says a discussion of why you feel the topic is important and worthy of study or not is because of the fact that it's a psychology based course. Like, you need to explain and pull evidence and show why it's not important. And it's like, I don't think using God is a good precursor to say it's not important when it's up to everyone's individual thoughts.
So the way that they said it was going to be graded was, it was a clear title of the article was going to be 10 points. And is there a clear link back to the signed article? And the reader assesses whether the student has read the signed article. So that, I don't think there was a real clear tie, because I don't really know what specific piece of the article you're talking about, because we didn't get the article. We just have the essay on the article. The only thing where I'm like, okay, she should have gotten points is because does the paper provide a reaction, reflection, or discussion of some aspect of the article rather than a summary? So it wasn't a summary, but then again, it doesn't really bring up something that it's combating. So I would still have
But
given
it's
a
not
little
even
bit of
like,
points there.
yeah, it's not like
But,
a
like,
reaction.
It still doesn't mean it's still not a good essay.
Right.
But the fact that they're making it into like, oh my God, they're 100%, trying to be mean to this person because they love God, because they use God. And it's just like,
Right.
this is
And
a pretty bad essay.
that's how this has become a national headline, is because the Trump administration and Fox News as a whole is trying to drum up outrage over this to relitigate the war on Christ, as
Yeah.
I guess they're calling it. Say there's like a war on Christianity from the left, and it's like, you do know that most prominent Democrats are Christian or Catholic, right? Like most people who are in politics, other than like the newly elected mayor Mamdani, are fucking Christians or Democrats. Like there's a few Muslims,
Yeah.
very very few, and a
It's
few
just,
Jewish people.
like you said, it is just drumming up, some sort of thing to be against, and
Right.
it also is weird that the essay writer's mom is like a lawyer who was already taking on some of these types of cases, so it felt
Yep.
like she was creating a case for herself.
She almost kind of, I could see a case where she probably coerced, because like this is a young girl. I don't fault her for being brought up in a world where this is just like your worldview. You know what I mean? Like this is how your entire family views this
situation,
exactly. So I can't fault you on that. That's your world.
because your
But
world is shaped by your environment, and if that is
right,
your environment, that's going to be your worldview.
she's in college now. Like she's in a place where she's supposed to litigate those thoughts herself and kind of like use the courses like these to figure out the truth for her own self and figure out her own path in life. And it sucks that she has what seems like overbearing parents that are just like staying in control of that Christian tradition where everything's I Christ or whatever. Like I'm not
Yeah.
Christian, so I don't fucking know.
It is what it is. Faith is faith, but faith isn't academic, unless you're
Exactly.
in theology, and even then, you still learn about other, religions and whatnot. But it's just dumb.
It's a
I know
distraction
we're putting
piece,
more.
for sure.
We're leaning into the distraction piece, but
Well,
it's
if you
just
think
like
about it,
it just shows. Why is this news?
right? We're
Like
talking
somebody
about
got a bad
this.
grade.
We're talking
Somebody
about
got a
this
bad grade.
instead of Trump pardoning a drug trafficker. So you got what
Yeah.
you wanted, Fox News. You win. We're talking
Yeah.
about your stupid ass thing, but Fox News, you should talk about the drug trafficker and let us keep this bullshit here, because this is our shit. We talk about
Yeah,
drama.
this is stupid shit. This is stupid thoughts. Like this should
Exactly.
be something that shouldn't be major headlines.
This is where the fucking
one girl got a 0.
This is where the guy who are 2 bowls deep and a couple drinks back are supposed to come and talk and say, what the fuck is this all about?
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, I got a 3rd grader. This motherfucker could write a better paper than this. God damn. Like, it's just not about the fact of what it's about. It's just the fact that it's so bad and it hit
You're not
national
supposed
headlines.
to put I statements. You're literally told to
Right.
stop doing that. Like
Right. Follow
pretty
directions.
early in, like in English, if you're trying to make any sort of persuasive argument, I think is one of the like.
It's just a fallacy.
It's not
just
a phrase
it's an
that you're
immediate
supposed to be
fallacy.
using. It is. The data that I've found supports the idea that it's not. I think
Right.
you need some sort of backing.
It
through
needs to
some
just
sort of
have
data.
Coherency.
Yeah.
But All right, people. We have reached the end of episode 7. Holy
Woo!
shit, episode 7. Well, if you are liking what you are hearing and you have made it this far, please hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you can get notified when we do drop these videos. Our schedules are a little wonk right now. So, we're going to drop them
We're
as they
still
go.
gonna drop at least once a week.
Exactly.
And if we miss a couple of days, then I guess we'll just put 2 in that week,
Exactly.
Like-
We'll be there. We'll be here for you. So, I hope you enjoy, and we will see you next time on the Stupid Thoughts Podcast.
See you later.